Good morning, it is Tuesday the 6th of May, it's just coming up to 10:30 and I'm just about to go out, do a little bit of an Uber shift during the day, see if anything is happening. I have got an Uber reservation just to get me going. That's booked in at 11, not too far away, about £23.13. It's taking me to Liverpool, so it's not the greatest. But yeah, it was just kind of to get me going, and I know it's obviously the dead hours. So yeah, you can come out and do nothing, or you can come out and get something. So I'll do this and see where it leads me on to anyway. And but yeah, I'm only going to be staying out for a couple of hours during the day, just pottering about really. So I'll give you a little bit of an update shortly. So it's about 1:20. I'm currently in the process of heading home. It's just so crap. So yeah, I came on, didn't I, just before 11 o'clock. I had that booking in for 11 o'clock, which was like 10 minutes around the corner. So basically I came online, but I didn't do anything. I knew I wasn't going to get any jobs or whatever. So I drove over, picked him up. He was going into Liverpool. That was £23.13. It was a 40-minute job going 14 miles. I kind of thought, well, maybe I might pick some up half decent because I'm, right in Liverpool city centre. So I found somewhere kind of like quietish out the way where I could park up, because obviously there's all double yellows and everything everywhere. And just absolutely nothing. There was just loads of little tiny jobs were coming through for like £3.80, £4. And they were all like almost £1 a mile. One came up, it was like £4.50. It was saying it was 10 minutes to pick them up and then like 16 minutes to drop them off for like 4 miles. That's just around the city centre. And I thought, who's going to be doing like 20-25 minutes work for £4.80? So sat there, I was emailing the people back. I was quite busy on my phone because I was kind of working in regards to like having my website done and stuff like that. Done some social media posts and whatnot. I looked down at the clock and I realised I'd been sat there for almost an hour. So I thought I'll start heading back, but I'll come the scenic route. I'll head down the Formby bypass through Formby, Southport, and I'll go home that way, because then a bit more of a chance of getting something rather than just jumping on the motorway and flying back. So yeah, I was just coming through I was on my way to Formby, and then I got a job, which was, I was by Seaforth, and then I got that to Formby. So I thought, well, that's handy, because I was coming this way anyway, because I thought I'll stop at this garage and get a little top up while I'm here. Not because I need it, because it's free and I'm passing it. So I got £10.30 for that. That was 18 minutes going 7.8 miles. So I dropped them off just round the corner. I've come round here, I've had a wee. It's been on charge. It's nearly full again because I've hardly used anything, to be honest. And that's about it. So I'm just going to start heading back home, but obviously I'm going to drive through Southport and whatnot, see if I get anything. But if not, I'm probably going to be back home in the next 30-40 minutes. But yeah, all in all, really crap. It's more of a just to highlight to people how crap it is during the day coming out. You can either drop on and be really lucky and get some decent jobs. I think I've mentioned in the past, I've been like kind of the luckiest I've been to a degree, is I've come straight online and I got an airport job, dropped them off at Manchester Airport, and then got a rematch straight away from there, which got me most of the way back. So within like 2 hours I'd done like £100, and I was back home. And then like you can come out and you can do absolutely nothing. But yeah, like if you were to look at that from 11 until the time that I dropped them off, dropped that guy off, didn't get that other job until 20 to 1, dropped them off at around 1 o'clock. So basically if you look at that 2 hours kind of thing that I done, and technically I did come online before 11 because it was a reservation, but I didn't do anything. So for them 2 hours that I've done, basically for them 2 jobs, it was £33. So it's like, what, £16.50 an hour. So to me that's crap. But during the dead hours, during the day, I'd say, dare I say, it's almost kind of like half decent for during the day dead hours. Reservation request come through, which I'm not going to be accepting, but I'll have a look. So it's in Southport. They want you to be online about 6 years before the job at 2:45. for a 3:15 pickup. It's a 25-minute job, which it'll be longer because this isn't incorporating the school traffic. So it's saying it's a 26-minute job and it's going 7.8 miles, and it's a multi-drop. So yeah, it's got 2 different drops. So where am I starting here? Oh no, it looks like you're picking the mum up. You're then going over towards Crossings, which is kind of like the north side of Southport. Yeah, you'd be going to that high school up there to pick the kids up, and then, as though that's not bad enough, driving through all that school traffic to the school, you're then doing a U-turn and then coming all the way back again through all the school traffic. So that realistically is going to be 40 minutes, if not 45 minutes, and they're giving you £13.72. So yeah, I won't be doing it. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said before, when I'd logged off before I took that other job heading down here, I think it said I'd been offered 13 jobs and I'd done one. Again, that's just because all the jobs were just crap. They were just like, they flash up and I'm thinking like, you're just wasting the battery on my phone instead of insulting, flashing up, offering me that. But yeah, obviously somebody's doing it. I'd love to find out who these people are. I was coming out to Liverpool before, it was quite funny. I was going kind of like down the Dock Road, past the Everton ground and stuff like that. So it's a 30 mile an hour down there, so I've got my cruise control on, just dawdling along doing 30. And then there's a private hire, and he's doing that thing that taxi drivers in Southport love doing. They love riding your ass, and then they move right over, so they're right on the white line. You sort of like they're looking back and they're giving it all this on the steering wheel like they're a gangster or something. And I'm just driving in the middle and I'm thinking, what is he doing? And now, if you know the Dock Road, it is massive. I think at one point it used to be more than like a single lane. I'm quite sure it was 2 lanes, but they've changed it. So at one point I even moved over a little bit to the left so he could go past. But honestly, you could drive a plane down there, that's how wide the road is. But he doesn't want to overtake, and I'm thinking, why are you riding my ass? So in the end, I drove right up to the white line, so I'm on the white line now. And then he's getting all angry, so then he goes over to the left hand side, and now he's looking in my left mirror, and I'm thinking, what is he doing? He's just being an absolute tit. It's like there's nothing else I could do. We're in the city centre, I'm doing 30. So then I done that for like 30 seconds because I was sitting there laughing my head off. So then I just moved back to the middle of the road. So then he goes from the left hand side back over to the right hand side. He's riding on the white line again, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, you're supposed to be a professional driver. Then he starts flashing his headlights. So I'm like, wow. So we turn the corner further down. So I pull over and wind my window down and look out. And then he starts driving past, he glances at me and then drives off. So I thought, where's he going? So I start to go up the road. He sits at the lights, which are on red, and I'm just sitting there looking at him. He's come from Preston, by the way. So then the lights go green, we go around the corner, goes into 3 lanes. We're driving along there, and the lights are on red. So I'm thinking, he knows I'm going to stop next to him now, and there's nothing he can do because there's 3 lanes. So he goes flying down, and he stopped at the lights. So I go in the lane next to him, pull up alongside and wind my window down. I'm going, what's up, mate? And he's just sitting there, he's got one of them earpieces in from the 90s. I don't know who the hell still wears an earpiece. And then he's just sitting there like that, pretend I can't see him. And he's got his window open. I'm going, what's the problem, mate? What, you know, like, what, why are you flashing at me? And he's just sitting there like that. I said, just so you know, it's all on dash cam. I said, so I'll send it into to Preston taxi licensing. I said, and he can explain to them why he's driving like an arsehole. He's just sitting there like that thinking, don't look at him, don't look at him. I can't be arsed sending it in, to be honest, but it's just the fact that if you're driving round, just in general, you shouldn't be driving like an arsehole. Not in this day and age as well, because everyone's got a dash cam, and they even have things online now where you don't have to go and report it to the police. You can upload it online, and then they just take it from there. So let alone if you're driving, you've got your plate on the back and everything, and then you're driving like an arsehole, all somebody has to do is email that in to the council you're with, and they know who it is because it's on the plate on the back of your car. And then the council are going to phone you and say, we need you to come in, someone sent this footage basically of you driving like an arsehole, And then you can't justify it. How can you justify? You're driving on the white line, you're flashing at another private hire vehicle because you want them to hurry up and move out your way. Just idiots. But you know, you can't even just say, oh well, it's just him because he's from Preston and he's come to Liverpool, so he's driving like an arsehole. I do a lot of my work in Southport, and all the hackneys up there, every one of them drives like an arsehole. It's just a fact, honestly. They love it. They drive up and down Lord Street at like 50-60 mile an hour, shooting past all the drunk people, and I'm amazed nobody's been ran over yet, honestly. So I'm sure I'll be putting a post on here, you know, at some point in the future where a taxi's ran someone over in Southport. They need to do something about it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it kept me amused anyway, gave me something to laugh at. But yeah, it's more of just a little bit of a nudge to any drivers that's watching. You know, just rein it in, just put it at 30, and you know, you're not going anywhere. You haven't got any other jobs booked, and the fact that if you're driving like an idiot, a lot of these people have got dash cams. Like if I wanted to now, I could send that footage over to Preston Council and say, what's his problem? I want something doing about that, and what's going to happen to him. Do you know what I mean? So just think about it when you're driving around. You've got all your plates in the front window, all your badges, you've got your plates on the back. Everybody knows basically what council you're operating for, and they can easily report you. You know, it wouldn't be as easy if they just see an Uber sticker on the side. You know, they'd have to try and reach out to Uber and say, oh, an Uber driver drove past me and all that, and what's Uber going to do about it? You know, they haven't even got a phone number for you to phone. But people will reach out to the council because it is really easy to contact them. So yeah, that's about it. I'll probably just knock it on the head for today because I've got better things to be doing than making 33 quid, and I make more money sitting at home. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.